If you treat it like it really ought to be, like a good glass of wine and a piece of cheese or something, or look at it for your health. Just take a little alcohol, as the Bible admonishes, for your stomach and the other things that ail you. You'll actually be healthier for it.
The way the media handles biotechnology, it's on the high end, obscure, won't affect any of us on a day-to-day basis. But in fact, biotechnology is an integral part of how we live.
We manufacture globally more than 600 different products that we sell in more than 130 countries around the globe. Hundreds of applications out there where industrial biotechnology already today
For thousands of years, the Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians have lived in and around the southern Appalachian Mountains and carried on their rich traditions. As the tribe began to achieve economic prosperity with the opening of a casino that it owns and operates, Cherokee Preservation Foundation was established in 2000 to improve the quality of life of the Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians and strengthen the 7-county region that surrounds the Qualla boundary in western North Carolina.
So how was rehearsal?
It was good.
Yeah?
Mr. Ingalls asked about you again.
Really?
I think he's into you.
I think he's married.
Well, that doesn't mean anything.
Mom?
I just mean that some men, well, you know.
Claire Pollock, you must come with us.
No, why? It's okay.
Hands up! Get down! Hands up!
So I picked up my shovel and I began to dig deep. I dug you a hole there. It's a wonderful place to weep.
Let that lonely feeling go. Let that lonely feeling go. Let that lonely feeling go for just a day. There ain't no roads here paved with gold. There ain't no roads here paved with gold.
The biggest hurdle to the present school, of course, was getting the land.
One day I had to go to Big Cove for something, and I was coming back through that area of Ravensford, and all of a sudden it occurred to me, here we are, this is where we need to be.
And it's ironic that the land delayed it like it did, because that land had previously belonged to the tribe twice, and it was part of tribal territory before the removal. So after the removal, it went from Cherokee territory to white man's territory.
The Cherokees were called one of the 5 civilized tribes because in times of peace they were friendly and helpful to white people, and they adopted many of the ways of their white neighbors.
Cherokees were called civilized also because most Cherokee people could read and write in the Cherokee language. A Cherokee man named Sequoyah invented a system for writing our language, and within a year almost everybody could read and write in Cherokee.
In spite of these achievements, 1 of every 5 Cherokees died on the Trail of Tears, the forced march of the Cherokee Nation at the hands of militias. The federal government did nothing to prevent these actions, even though the United States Supreme Court had ruled in the landmark cases of Cherokee Nation versus Georgia and Worcester versus Georgia that the federal government had exclusive jurisdiction over Indian tribes and states had no power over them.
A lot of rolls and ramp jumping.
He rode the motorcycle through the burning fence.
Rollover act with a truck run over him.
He blew himself up, you know, I always did that.
You know, I mean, the dynamite act, I mean, you know, you got to be just a bad ass to just get in a box and stick dynamite, you know, inside the box and blow yourself up.
When he came home, he took his knowledge of dynamite and he used it in his dynamite acts.
We saw, of course, the blowing up the casket with the, which was quite impressive. You know, you get all hyped up to see this event happen, and then all of a sudden when it does explode and you feel the concussion and all the smoke go in the air.